Hello, so the Euro 2020 tournament is finally up and away there after the first match where Italy convincingly defeated Turkey 3-0. It's supposed to be a really hard-fought, difficult contest to kickstart the tournament, but it turned into an absolute demolition job from a ruthless Italian side who managed to score 3 goals in a Euro match for the very first time in their history. So congratulations to them. Very thorough job. Is it a sign of what's to come from them, or is this just the one off? We'll decide. We'll find out in due course, but at the moment, let's just dissect what exactly took place today there. So the starting lineup for Turkey included Gigasin Kaligi as the goalkeeper, Zigi Zelik, the defender, Kagli Sayanchu, the defender, who also picked up a yellow card. It took a very long time for any yellow cards to happen in this match there, so very good, well disciplined on that side of things. Before Turkey sort of lost their temper late on the match where the game was already done and decided. Meanwhile, the defender, Cengiz Ahmet Moaz, a defender, Oakley Yogasu, a midfielder, Hagelin Kalhangalu, a midfielder, Ozan Tufan, midfielder, Yusuf Yassiri, a midfielder, Burak Yilmaz, an attacker, and Kenan Kalaman, a midfielder. And for the Italian starting up lineup, included Gianluigi Donnarumma, a goalkeeper, Leonardo Bonucci, a defender, Giorgio Cellini, a defender, Leonardo Spinazzola, a defender, Alessandro Florenzi, a defender, Jorginho, a midfielder, Nicolo Barella, a midfielder, Manuel Locatelli, midfielder, Sergio Immobile, an attacker, Lorenzo Insigne, an attacker, and Domenico, an attacker. So the game started off with Insigne with an early opportunity in the first few minutes, going to the far right-hand side of the post. Cellini with a header from a corner kick in the middle of the box there, and it took a very good save from Yugasin Kaleri to make the full stretch save to go for another corner there. So Italy, the early chances. And Immobile with a number of passing movements, taking a shot just inside the box, went straight at the keeper, but continued to keep the pressure on. Spinazzola getting past Carmen on the left-hand side in the box with Selic handballing in the box. And then the handballs were sort of ways there to potentially be a VAR decision, but determined to be too close contacts for it to worthy a penalty kick goal. Turkey's best chance coming on the counter-attack from Italy's free kick, as it was charged down with Singurius under with 3 Italian players chasing back. It was all on the zone there to make the long one from the halfway line, and had to go for the shots, but he managed the shots, but it was all very weak, soft shots as it was closed down from Spinazzola, Hero in the defence. And you hear quite a bit about him because he was nominated the man of the match. The first goal coming to Italy, it was 0-0 at halftime, but Italy even built on the pressure in the second half, even more than the first half, as Turkey sort of tied number of midfielders that got taken off. There was a couple of changes at half time. One for Italy being Giovan Di Lorenzo coming off as a defender at half time and was replaced by Alessandro Florenzi. Meanwhile, for Turkey, the half-time substitution being sequenced under midfielder, being replaced for Yusuf Yazini, also a fellow midfielder. That's we'll also talk about the other substitutions, which was Ethan Can Calvisi, 65th minute midfielder. They had Halil to Bobiglou, an attacker in the 26 minutes, and Kian and Han, a defender in the 64th minute, were placed for Ogle Yokosu, 65th minute midfielder, Ozan Tufan, a 64th minute midfielder, as well as Kenan Kalman, a 76 minutes midfielder. So a lot of midfield changes there. Meanwhile, for Italy, their later on substitutions include Federico Gigli in the 81st minute, an attacking player, replaced Lorenzo's Insigne and Sergio Immobile, the two goal scorers, later on in the game. Meanwhile, Andre Bellotti came on for Domenico Berardi as well too. Now back to the action. So Spinazzola getting past Carmen on the left-hand side in the box with Selick handballing in the box. Handballs were called, that was just too short of a distance. That's when Turkey made that counter-attacking chance after the Italian free kick. He was the only one on his own, so made a shot, but Spinazzola at the rescue once again there. And the first goal of the match came to Italy with an own goal. So switch from the left to the right-hand side with space for Berardi on his own, but had to make that tough decision whether to do something or just leave it. If he just left it, it would have been just a tap in for Berardi at the back. And if he did something like he did here, turned out to not work out too well, coming off his chest and going in the back of the net. Umit Murkis losing his feet, Berardi able to play the ball across the goal line. Murphy Demiol with the own goal, ball coming right at him, coming off the chest, and Mobile behind him to tap it in if he didn't think about it. And Spinazzola had a shot blocked later on, and Mobile had a bicycle kick opportunity, but it was pretty unlikely. It was quite clearly wide of the goal, and it was a 3-on-3 counter-attack opportunity there. Berardi from the far right-hand side of the box to pick out Spinazzola, can't by the keeper, and Immobile on the follow-up to poke it in the right-hand corner, as Italy, in fact, made it 2-0 in the match in the 66 minutes after their 1-0 lead in the 52 minutes of that own goal. And the third goal in the match coming from the Turkish goalkeeper Cagliari. He had a short goal kick and a third to Mikro Berardi, and he passed it through the middle to draw out the Turkish players to surround him, so there was extra space wide open for Insigne to perfectly dispatch it into the far right hand corner to complete what was a magnificent opening match starts to the tournament theme and the biggest ever European Championship victory. So some quick 1-2 passing movement was the nature of the game, as well as the fact Turkey got even more tired, especially with these midfielder changes there. Didn't seem to really help the substitutions. Things just got worse and worse as the game went on there. More space was opening up. And the top weighting for Turkey went to the goalkeeper with a 5.21 calculate. Meanwhile, Lorando Spinazzola with a 7.98 for the Italians was the man of the match, according to the BBC Sports website. And in terms of the statistics for this match here, there was 24-3 shots for Italy, it was 8-0 on target, 8-2 on corner kicks, 63% possession, and the only stats that Turkey lead was on the fouls, 10-8. And a couple of yellow cards for Turkey, 87th and 89th minutes. So they aren't true and do so glue, so they have to be a bit careful going into the second and the third games of the tournament, of course. So that means that Italy are now 28 games unbeaten and 9 games in a row with winning and keeping a clean sheet. So how do you think Italy will do for the rest of the tournament there? How do you think Turkey will bounce back? Feel free to let me know your thoughts and predictions down below. Hopefully enjoy the opening game of the tournament. And we've got 3 more games tomorrow to enjoy, so stay tuned for them. Thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.